as an owner, you've got to build your list. That's a must, right? Building your IP, having your automations and your systems, those things are all key to being able to, as people say, get to the next level. But it's really not about leveling. It's just moving your business forward in a profitable way.
Exactly. And, as we've been saying, the platforms may be your frenemies, but you can still master the game by owning the rules and owning the house. In other words, you own your tech stack outside of the platforms. You set the parameters, you set the rules on how that's done.
Yeah, and there's various elements of your tech stack. So we've talked a little bit about the different pieces that are your intellectual property, but also what are you using on the back end? For us, we're a Google house. We use pretty much everything Google, but there's a lot of other options as well to make sure that you have what you need in your tech stack. Of course, Microsoft, there's a lot of Microsoft tools. Your AI agents now that you're using are going to be part of your tech stack. What are you using for your CRM? How are you doing your financials, operations? What platform are you on? There's lots of things that go into that tech stack. You really want to make sure that you've got that nailed down, buttoned down, and that's how you're moving forward with the business.
You want to make sure as well that you're not jumping around from tool to tool. I call that shiny object syndrome. Squirrel, right? It's far better to go deep on a few areas than wide superficially across a lot of things. We use a lot of different AI tools, but we work on getting better at prompting. That is a much better use of your time. And remember, it's an and, not an or. You want to use these tools, you want to use the platforms, and you want to generate your own systems, your own community, build your own stuff. And so that's way more important than looking at this new shiny object AI tool that came up, or this one or that one. So find your tools, do your due diligence, then stick with those and work on leveraging those tools to create more revenue as opposed to jumping around to different tools.